The story of Leviticus, God in the camp. After God led the Israelites out of Egypt and through the Red Sea, they camped at the foot of Mount Sinai. There, God gave them His commandments, but His presence was too holy, too powerful to be approached casually. The people were sinful, God was perfect, so how could a holy God live among them? That's what the book of Leviticus is about. It begins with God speaking to Moses from inside the tabernacle, the sacred tent where His glory dwelled. God was right there in the middle of the Israelite camp, but no one could just walk into His presence without dying. So He gave Moses detailed instructions for how people could live in right relationship with Him. God set up a system. Duty 1. Sacrifices. Animals were offered to cover the people's sins. It was bloody, serious, and showed how costly sin really is. 2. Priests. God chose Aaron and his sons to be priests, the ones who would offer sacrifices and serve in the tabernacle. But they had to be holy, clean inside and out. 3. Purity laws. From what they ate to how they cleaned themselves to how they handled disease, God taught His people that being close to Him required cleanness and obedience. One tragic moment showed how serious this all was. Aaron's sons, Nadab and Abihu, tried to offer unauthorized fire in the tabernacle. In a flash, fire came from God and consumed them. Even the priests had to respect God's holiness. The heart of Leviticus is in chapter 16, the Day of Atonement. Once a year, the high priest would enter the most holy place to make a sacrifice for the sins of the entire nation. One goat was sacrificed. Another, the scapegoat, had the sins of the people symbolically placed on it and was sent into the wilderness. It was a picture of forgiveness and cleansing, and it pointed forward to something greater. God didn't just want sacrifice. He wanted obedience, justice, love, and purity of heart. Leviticus ends by reminding the people, "Be holy, because I, the Lord your God, am holy." So what is Leviticus about? It's about a God so holy, He can't ignore sin, but so loving, He makes a way to dwell with His people, through sacrifice, through cleansing, through a call to live differently. God was teaching Israel what it meant to be His. Leviticus is not just about rules, it's about relationship. And one day that entire system would point to Jesus, the perfect sacrifice who would make us clean forever.